Hey Vogue. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Sarah. Welcome to my bathroom. I've been promising a skincare routine for a while now, but you know me. I'm just so picky about my skincare that it never seems to be good enough, and I just never feel like it's completely perfect. So I put a lot of thought into my skincare routine. I don't do a lot of facials. I do use some skincare tools like steaming and those at-home treatments every once in a while, and I talk about that in my skincare tools video, which you can watch after this one. But your skincare routine, what you do every morning and every night, is the bread and butter of your skin. No amount of expensive facials at Beverly Hills is going to fix your skin if you don't have a good, solid foundation. As you can see, this is an unsponsored video because I think the last two skincare routines that I have posted are sponsored, but I know some people don't like sponsored videos. Not that it changes my opinion, because I care about my skin so much. You cannot pay me enough to put something harmful on my skin. I used to have acne as a teenager. I don't anymore, but no matter what your skin type is, the general formula is always going to be the same: cleanser, toner or exfoliant, or both, serums, and then a moisturizer or SPF. So just because you don't have dry combination skin, that doesn't mean these products won't work for you, but just be aware, if you have super oily skin, switch out those products, but same product category. Okay, so this is what I do at night. If I'm wearing makeup, I start off with the Bioderma makeup removing micellar solution. Another favorite of mine is the Garnier waterproof micellar water. It also comes in the pink cap. I probably had like 6 of those. I just felt like switching it up, but micellar water before cleansing. I don't have makeup on, but just so we can do this together. Something that's very important that I don't think beauty bloggers emphasize enough is you need to be very gentle with your skin. Makeup wipes every once in a while is fine, but if you're constantly pulling and tugging at your skin, that just screams to me that you want a facelift in 30 years. So be very gentle, and the best way to do that is to chemically break down your makeup instead of physically breaking it down. So using a micellar water to break down your makeup before using a cleanser is going to make your job a lot easier and to lessen all the rubbing that you're gonna do, especially around the eyes. Your eyes are very delicate. If you have heavy eye makeup on, you can hold it there for a while. If you have very, very heavy makeup on, don't be scared to go over your face twice with the micellar water. Next, I use the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. This is just a really nice, gentle cleanser. It says it's barrier friendly. It has almonds, oats, and what I like about it is just it's simple and gentle. That's really all I'm looking for in a cleanser. Because it's not a leave-on, I'm not as high maintenance about it. But anyway, I use this much, and I wet this in my palms first so it gets foamy. And I do this in my palms first so that it lathers up, and then I can put it on my face. Again, to minimize rubbing on my face. And this is also the time to, you know, do a little bit of massage if you want to. I like to do an upwards motion because you want your jawline snatched. Okay, now my skin is cleansed. Then I go in with the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid. If you've been watching me for a while, you know what this is. Basically, I don't think a skincare routine is complete unless you have a chemical exfoliant, because it's just so important for all the basic problems that most people have, like clogged pores and even skin tone. It's basically an everyday version of a chemical peel. It's so much more effective in exfoliating than a physical exfoliant like scrubs. Paula's Choice is my go-to brand for this because they have so many different versions, which is good for different skin types. They have a cream base, gel base, and they're all alcohol and fragrance free. If you have acne, blackheads, anything like that, bring this down to your neck too. Next, I like to put on a nice serum, which is going to be the Paula's Choice Resist Omega Plus Complex serum. So this is a great serum for people who maybe have sensitive or dry skin because it fortifies the skin barrier. Look, I'm almost out. But it has a very, how do I explain this? It has a really not oily. It has a really lipidy, fatty feel to it. It absorbs into the skin really well, and I just find it really useful in repairing my skin barrier. And that's really important to me because when your skin barrier is protected, then you can lock in hydration. Your skin can fight irritation better. So this is my 3rd bottle of this. Now, I have a couple other serums in here, but that's the one that I use the most. And I don't like to layer too many serums on because you can put too much on your skin. I just switch out serums based on what my needs are. Next, I use the Glossier Bubble Wrap. So Glossier obviously has a lot of skincare products, but none of them really grip me as like an essential that I need in my everyday routine until I tried this. It is an eye and lip plumping cream. I like a really, really thick eye cream. Well, a lot of them are in jar packaging or has fragrance in it and has a bunch of nonsense ingredients. I apply this underneath my eyes and on top of my eyelids too. And whatever is excess, I put it on my lips. So this is thick but it's not in jar packaging. As you can see, this is in a light and air sensitive packaging, so you know that you're keeping all the antioxidants in here, and it has ingredients like avocado oil that's going to be really moisturizing. And my test for whether or not an eye cream is good enough for me is if I still feel like my eyes are hydrated in the morning, and I can have really dry eyes sometimes, so that's a challenge, and that passes the test. This will also be repurchased soon. I talked about this on my Instagram story, and you should follow my Instagram, by the way. This is the Avene Sickle Fate Cream Repair Cream. It looks like this. This is for sensitive or irritated skin, and this is a thick cream. As you can see, I like my skincare thick. Like I said, I have dry combination skin, so I need something, again, that will stand the test of dry air in my apartment, and this does a great job of just protecting my skin. I think for most people this might be a little bit too emollient because it's meant to protect and repair irritated skin, but for me this is just perfect because I can wake up with my skin still feeling hydrated, and that's really important to me. Now, last but not least, I like to use some diaper rash balm. This is for all my oil lovers out there. So this is CJ's Butter All Natural Shea Butter Balm. It is unscented, fragrance-free. It vanquishes rashes, eczema, stretch marks, dry skin, and monsters. It also says it can help with burns, chafing, rosacea, insect bites, psoriasis. I don't know how true those claims are, but I stumbled upon this while I was looking for shea butter in a tube. Like I said, I prefer my skincare to not be in jar packaging. So I was looking everywhere for natural shea butter, and shea butter is an important skincare ingredient, and it just does wonders at protecting your skin. But this is the only shea butter I've ever found that's in a tube. The entire ingredient list is shea butter, olive oil, coconut oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, and vitamin E. And it's so hard to find good natural ingredients in good packaging, so this is just amazing. I use this when my skin is feeling extra dry. If it's not, I just use this on top as lip balm. Let me show you. It comes out looking like this, kind of like regular shea butter, and then a little bit warm from your hands, and it turns into liquid. I put a little bit on my eyelids as well. I like to put some on my neck too. A lot of people aren't huge fans of coconut oil in their skincare because it can clog pores, so I would not recommend anybody using things with coconut oil in it if you had bad experiences with it, or if you have really oily, acne prone skin that gets clogged really fast. But I know it works for a lot of people with dry skin, and it's always worked for me. So if you're looking for a product like that, diaper balm. Now for the morning time, same cleanser, same exfoliant. I use a rose quartz roller in the morning, and the reason why I have to go out to grab it is because I keep this in my fridge. I have very swollen, puffy eyes in the morning, and it's because you've been laying down all night sleeping and there's water retention in your face, and you haven't had the time for gravity to kind of pull everything down. Like, most people feel like their face don't look as puffy at around 2 p.m. compared to early in the morning when you just wake up. So this is just speeding up the process so you look ready, and you don't have to get a fancy one. This is just a rose quartz roller that I got from Walmart. So I just do this around the outer corners of my eyes, like that, for the brows. And if you have puffy cheeks like me, use the bigger side and roll up. And I'm using the same eye cream. In the morning, I like to use a different serum. This is the Inkey List Q10 serum. Q10 is a really good antioxidant. I keep talking about antioxidants. What it basically is it fights free radicals. It has fatty acids, it has vitamin E, peptides, which can firm your skin over time. And the best part, it's $6.99. The only thing is it's kind of small, but honestly for $7 and such a good formula, this is a steal. By the way, the Inkey List, amazing skincare brand. I would highly recommend checking them out if you're looking for something that's more on the drugstore price range, because they have a lot of good solid skincare products in their line. So I just apply this all over my face. People compare them to The Ordinary. I actually like the Inkey List better than The Ordinary because their formulas are more well-rounded, but that's just my opinion. Now for the most important part of possibly my entire skincare routine, daytime and nighttime, sun protection. So for SPF, I like to use the Milani Prime Protect SPF 30 face primer. Now the reason why I use this instead of a regular SPF sunscreen, because like a lot of people, I don't like that super greasy feeling. There are actually very few SPFs that I've tried on the market that can actually look good on your skin without makeup on. So I want something that will make my skin look normal but also protect my skin. And this is it. It's so good. I actually have 3 more bottles just sitting there because I'm so scared of this selling out. This is amazing underneath any type of foundation I have. Like, it just never fails me. And like I said, on days when I'm not wearing makeup, it also looks really good. It has SPF 30, which is high enough to protect your skin. It is a broad spectrum sunscreen, and it's a really hydrating primer. It has ingredients that are good for your skin. As the last step, if I'm not going out with makeup, I use the Paula's Choice Shine Stopper. If you have oily skin, listen up. This is the holy grail. This I always recommend to my friends with oily skin. It's so hard to find a skincare product that stops oil production without alcohol. And this is it. It has a micro sponge technology. I'm not sure what that means. You can use this on top of or underneath makeup. It looks like this. And basically what I do is I put it on areas that I want matte all day. This usually works the best if you pat it in. You can use a beauty blender if you're in front of your makeup. But look at that. Look at my forehead. Look at my forehead before and after. No makeup, no powder, no foundation, and it mattifies your skin. I basically just put this in areas where I would usually powder so that the reflectiveness of my sunscreen can double as highlight, and I can keep the rest of my face matte. And the cool thing about this is it can take the shine away from any of your skincare products that you might love but you feel like the finish is too oily for day to day. And I've used this in real life many times, and it lasts throughout the day. Of course, I don't have the most oily skin, but the cool thing about this is you can always reapply on top of or underneath makeup. So yeah, get yourself one of these if you want to mattify your skin without damaging it. Oh, I almost forgot. Whatever sunscreen you're using on your face, use it on your hands and neck because you don't want wrinkly hands. So yeah, that is my entire skincare routine. Now you have all my secrets. If you try any of these skincare products, please let me know in the comments if they worked out for you. And if you have good skincare products that you think I should try out, leave it in the comments as well. So I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next week. Bye!